Welcome to Star Wars Reimagined, where we imagine what Star Wars could have been and what it could be if we come together as a fan base. If you like what you see here, please like, subscribe, and share. I would love to discuss this with you, so please leave a comment. I want to cover a few topics. First, I want to address the video going around of Rian Johnson stating,
I would be worried if everybody across the board was like, yeah, that was a good movie. It's much more exciting to me when you get, a group of people who are like coming up to you and really, really excited about it. And then there are other people who walk out literally saying that was the worst movie I've ever seen. Having those two extremes to me is the mark of the type of movie that I want to make. So
I'm not sure about this game. It appears to have no long-term consideration in mind. I get the short-term benefit. People are debating your movie. It acts like a call to go see for yourself. This mentality, however, does not work for a Star Wars movie. It is with this mindset that we can deduce why Rian Johnson subverted our expectations by pulling the rug out from under fans, only then to say, no, that was the right place to stand after all. Rian Johnson subverted the Star Wars tropes, to only subvert his own subversions to reestablish the tropes. He intended the movie to be debated and hashed out. He wove nihilistic themes into the story of Luke to destroy his character. He removed the true villain to show us that neither Kylo nor Rey had any true development. They just remained blindly on their draw the dotted line path. Now, the hardcore Star Wars fans base is debating more than ever. Divided between angry on one side and adoring on the other. What Kathleen Kennedy did not do is let her bean counters review what the long-term results of this decision would be, nor did she consider the alternate path if the results were failure. Disney has access to the numbers and needs to send their own bean counters and economic analysts in to determine the damage. Solo will likely define the reach and influence of the disgruntled Star Wars fans. If the boycott works, then it will galvanize the disgruntled fans, and it better wake up Disney unless they want a 100-year return on investment. With that stated, what can Disney do to repair Star Wars? First, to save the island, there will need to be sacrifices to the volcano god of angry fans. Kathleen Kennedy will need to be removed from Lucasfilm Limited to make the angry fans believe that Disney is serious about change. The Rian Johnson trilogy will need to be canceled to show the gods of angry fans they were heard. The last factor is beyond the Obi-Wan movie, they will need to steer clear of anthologies around the original trilogy and prequels. How does Disney bring the sequel trilogy to a final satisfying conclusion? First, they need to retcon Luke's loss of will. Second, bring back a hopeful Luke as a Force ghost. Third, challenge Rey with failure. Fourth, retcon the reason the hyperdrive RAM works against the supremacy. Fifth, ensure that all combat is vetted by military advisors. And lastly, give hope that the peace is finally achieved. How does Disney ensure the volcano doesn't erupt again? First, Disney places the right person at the helm of the overarching story. Dave Filoni comes to mind. Second, Disney needs to delve into well-loved periods in what is now Legends. The period that comes to mind are Knights of the Old Republic, the Hyperspace War, and the Bane trilogy. Expanding the galaxy of Star Wars, world building, and most importantly, telling good stories must be preeminent. Thank you for your time, and tell me what you think. Do you agree? I'd like to discuss it with you. So if you have a disagreement or if you think there's some things I should add, please feel free to comment. May the Force be with you, and remember,
you are the force to be reckoned with.